Now I feel like this fucking video is gonna be long as shit, so I'm not gonna try to do no long intro like I usually be doing. I'm just gonna say ahead of time, if you a diehard fan of the show, just click off. I'm gonna be hating a lot. I'll be real with you. To be honest, I hate this show, but I've watched this show like 3-4 times. So now you're like, what the fuck you mean you hate this show? You watched it this many? No, alright. So first time I watched this in middle school, I was like, this shit fire, because I really liked what's that bitch name? I already forgot. Pink hair girl. What's her name again? It don't matter. She's not. Oh, you know, I really liked her. I don't know. Back then, I just had a huge thing for yandere bitches and shit. Fast forward 2 years ago. Fast forward 2 years ahead. I think that's freshman year. I rewatched it again. And I was like, it's not as good as the first time I watched it, but you know, it's still pretty good, you know. Fast forward some time now. I rewatched this. I'm like, fuck going on? How did I like this back then? This shit ass. Now I know a lot of niggas just clicked off the video or typing their keyboards like, how could you hate it? Like, honestly, here's my sentence right now. If you like this show and you're defending it almost, like what you want, but you're a little kid. To be honest, you're a little kid. If you really like this show, if you're staying by it like that, you're a little kid. Let's just get straight into this shit. I'm gonna be hating hella. That's just my warning. So this show starts off with this bitch ass punk ass MC called Yuki. Yeah, when I say I hate this show, it's mostly him. He's mostly the reason I hate this show, to be real. And I'm gonna explain it. Don't worry, I'm finna be hating on this nigga all show. The main theme of this show is, boom, nigga can see into the future. Boom, there's 12 of them. The last one living is God now. Simple. So the main little whole play of this show is he just has this stalker girl who fucks with him heavy. And ain't gonna lie, at the time, back then, she was cool. Now rewatching this with a little more maturity, I'm not gonna say I'm the maturest motherfucker out here, but now she's kind of a fucking bitch. She reminds me of some of my exes. That's why I hate her, to be honest. But another thing that annoyed me was Yuki's fucking scaredness. Like, I've never seen such a bitch made MC. Get this, you have a diary. You can see in the future, you talking to guys and shit. You're tripping over a stalker bitch. Like, you're killing people. People are dying around you. You see the future. You're talking to gods. You're competing for your life. You're tripping over a stalker. I'm not saying stalkers aren't crazy. That's crazy. Alright, but compared to the other shit you've seen, this should be some little shit. This is Earth world problems. You're dealing with gods. That's all I'm saying. Now, there's a rare few characters I like in this show, and Mine is one of them. She's like the only person's name I remember. She bad as hell. Obviously, she's a terrorist diary holder, but that really doesn't matter. What does matter is this punk nigga Yuki always getting saved. What's wrong with you? You're getting saved by this girl 24/7. Mind you, these niggas are in middle school, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt of, oh, they're just kids. But this nigga Yuki's been through some shit. Then he has the nerve to talk about I can just use her to keep me safe. Like, a minute ago, you was just rejecting her, talking about oh, she's a crazy stalker bitch. Now you're out here using her, talking about oh, I need her to live. Like, what the fuck? You're a bitch. So this nigga gets caught again, but then saved by a detective. Mine flips the script and is like, hey, I don't even remember what she said, but basically she was like, hey, kill the kid, you get to go. No, she was like, kill the kid and we'll spare all the kids in the building. And he was like, shit, alright, guess I'm blasting this nigga. Ain't gonna lie, that one decision just made me like him. Like, he does some fucked up shit later on, but like, I don't care. No matter what he did in the future, bro, I liked him after that. Sometimes, ain't gonna lie, the anime be getting dry sometimes. There's a whole lot of just small romance parts of this show. I'm just like, I can't fuck with it. I don't know, it just seems so lame. Like, I will admit, this show is actually somewhat decent when it comes to the thriller shit or the thriller shit. Like, you know, when they be killing or outsmarting, boxing, all that. I like that. That's the good part of the show. Now, everything else is kind of completely shit, to be honest. Alright, we finna give my boy Yuki a break from the hate and go on to this dumb bitch. Remember I said she act like some of my exes? I'm not lying, bro. Here's another info about me, bro. Do your research. I live in Houston, bro. These Latina girls be fucking crazy, man. But besides the point, some guys might like their girls obsessive, overprotective, the jealous type. You have have your preferences, okay? You do what you want. But the reason she likes this nigga and so devoted is all just some shit they said when they was like, not even middle school, like some elementary shit talking about some, oh yeah, I'll marry you in the future, when they're writing like their fucking future reports or some shit, career analytics paper shit or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, when I tell you this bitch is on a whole nother level of delusional, my nigga, I'm telling you. I'm gonna get onto this later in the show, but I'm just giving a brief little explanation on why I don't fuck with her. Back to the story, this nigga Yuki finds some dead bodies in Yuno's house and starts tweaking like he hasn't been killed a couple people, seen some dead bodies. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, nah. This is the only time that I was actually like on this nigga's side. This is the only time he had a right to be scared. Like a bitch he was fucking with murdered her parents and you just found out, and those are like months, year old bodies because some shit's decayed and you just happened to stumble across it. Like imagine you was finna go to a bitch crib, you was finna get active, finna hit, and you just find a dead body in her bathroom. Anyways, they pull up to a shrine, yada yada, a whole lot of shit I don't feel like talking about. Only part about this whole little arc I actually cared about, when she pulled up to this nigga Yuki and was like, hey, you know, watch this shit. Straight up tongue this nigga down while she watching. These Power Ranger niggas was cool though, so I didn't completely hate the art. And I also got to see this nigga Yuki not being a bitch for once too, so that was kind of cool. Then we had this whole little babysitting arc while they was watching a kid, but turns out this kid also has a future diary, so they just murder this child. It's whatever. Nothing too special here. A few episodes pass. I forgot this nigga's name, but he kind of acts like Goro Akechi, so that's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call this nigga Akechi. But you know, I also liked every time this nigga Goro Akechi was on scene. He a smart ass nigga. I like seeing some smart ass niggas in non-intelligent based shows. Like this nigga don't have no future diary or nothing, but he's still outsmarting niggas who could tell the future. I fuck with him for that. One thing leads to another. This bitch, you know, was holding this girl hostage for, I don't even remember. I think she was trying to kill Yuki or some shit. So this nigga Yuki makes a grave mistake of confessing to Yuno to make her drop her guard. You can never give in to the psycho bitch, because once she feels validated, she's gonna go fucking crazy. Literally weeks after, bro, these niggas had a whole rehearsal marriage. Y'all in middle school, fuck you worrying about marriage for? You need to worry if y'all fucking, I don't even know, what do middle schoolers be worrying about in relationships anyways these days? Anyways, this nigga Yuki makes a mistake of going back to her crib to pipe again. This time my boy Akechi Girl's here. This time they look for the bodies. Guess what? Ain't nothing there. She done digged up the bodies. Anyways, we got going through this whole like 4-episode arc, which was really unnecessary. It just them fighting this nigga, to be honest, just a whole lot of detective shit. So y'all remember when I said him confessing to the bitch is a problem? Yeah, we finna get into that. Yeah, she fucking kidnaps the dude. I literally told y'all, bro, do not feed into an obsessive bitch. I really fucked with this couple right here. Ain't gonna lie, this dude right here, I like him. He was one of the most reasonable niggas in the show. Even though he was the enemy, he saw Yuki being a bitch and then seeing Yuno doing everything. He was like, yo, actually, hold up. Yuki, if you don't get your punk ass up and do something, defend your girl. Like, you know what? I love this nigga for that, bro. Also, off screen, this nigga Yuki's dad did some crazy shit. He done killed his mother. Off screen too? Crazy. At least I think it was off screen. Ain't gonna lie. Once we got this far, I started skimming through the episodes. Now some niggas gonna be like, what? How are you gonna give an opinion on the show if you skip through so much? Here's why. I've been watching the show. I know what's happening. That's why I'm deciding some stuff just isn't worth it. Anyways, right next episode after his mom got packed up, this nigga dad gets packed up. Knife to the fucking gut. While he's walking with him, they just left church. They was praying and shit. Boom, knife to the gut. Then Yuki finally gets the fucking balls to do something. Grab the knife out his dad's stomach. Stab this nigga. Other nigga was coming. Dodged him. He finna shoot. He said, fuck it. You the human shield now. Boom. Popped him a couple times. Then boom, obviously his girl come up, save him from the last dude with the gun. Obviously Pussy Boy feeds back into that negative energy and falls for her again. Obviously this is a stupid fucking mistake you just made. I don't know if you forgot, but she just kidnapped you and tried to kill your friends. One thing leads to another. They're confronting Yuki, then whatever, people dying, yada yada. A fucking yo. But to be honest, I prefer that relationship over him and fucking Alright, so basically we find out that the we know now is an old who became God. She won the previous game game, then rewinded time. No, she just went to a different universe, then killed the of that universe to act like it. And then pretty much she's already played through this whole game and whatever, stupid shit like that. I don't really care. It was such a predictable twist at that point that I didn't give too much fucks about. My boy did get some pussy though, so hey, good shit. But then again, I hate that they animated this scene because just a reminder, they're middle schoolers. Why did y'all make this scene? I'm just saying, that's kind of weird. Then it's just a whole lot of fighting god mumbo jumbo shit that I don't give too much of the fucking care about. And then the anime pretty much ends off with just my boy Yuki becoming God, resetting the world for everybody else and whatever stupid shit. Pray to God that they never make a sequel to this. It's been like a cool decade since the show came out, so I guess I don't gotta pray for nothing. But if they do decide to make a sequel, fuck you.